Hello, Ignacy Portal Games and
Marek Skochalski, Portal Games.
And we are doing a short video presenting you how to play Epidemic mission. This is a sort of the playthrough. To the mission we will not play the whole mission, but we will play a couple of rounds till he's dead probably.
No, I'm gonna show you how to win this scenario.
We did a super basic setup as you know it from the rulebook, so everything is set up here. We have some spare parts, we have some malfunction here. How much do you want? 12?
The
12,
maximum?
No, 12
I
of,
want maximum.
12 of everything. This scenario, the Epidemic scenario, has a few twists in the setup phase. The first twist is that you have to mark each of the astronauts with a color cube, because then each of these cubes also you have to put on a diagnosis track on a space number 0. That means their health progress is 0. They are sick. And the aim of this mission is to move these cubes for every single astronaut from 0 till 100%, which means that this guy is super healthy and the sickness is gone. So this is the aim
Easy
of the scenario.
peasy.
Easy peasy. We'll
Lemon
see.
squeezy.
By the way, we play a 3-player variant, even though there's only Marek, because this mission is super fun because of the epidemic going on in the... Yeah, you have a robot. Epidemic is going in the hub. So we want to show you all the craziness that will happen. So that's why we chose to play 3-player variant, and I strongly recommend. Even if you play solo, it is cool to just get 4 astronauts, treat them as your sim game, and see what will happen in the hub. Because this is definitely an awesome mission when you play multiplayer and multi-characters. Besides these markings, we have to check their initial status. So we will draw the 1 card for each astronaut and see how the guy is feeling at the very beginning of the mission. Please draw 1 card for this.
For engineer?
Well, heavy is not good. Heavy means that the guy gets 3 face down tokens. These are symptoms of serious problems.
That one.
Medium. So the guy gets 2 symptoms of some problems, and the last one heavy. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Come on, people, we are dying at the start of this game.
That's bad. So this is it, and in the setup we also get as many as astronauts multi-purpose station cards, facility cards. They will represent isolation wards that Marek will be able to build during the game. He can build 3 isolation wards. Sir, you are ready to start.
Okay, so event phase. I have malfunction in the working block, so I need to increase this by 1. And let's see what's happening. Accident in the lab. There was accident in the lab. How serious? The device costs 45k as I recall. Draw malfunction card until you find one dedicated to the research lab. Resolve the effect, discard the other. Oh, the first one is the remote control failure. Put this token on the lab. It's a token with the wound.
That makes so much sense. It looks like a scripted one.
Yeah.
Guys, on this page.
And that's it's not everything, because the event also said additionally remove from the game 1 card with the highest value from the research deck.
This is insane.
It's still easy peasy. So the highest is the 50.
It definitely looks like it was scripted, but it was from the app, so it is really super random. So from the next round, when we will move this token, each action done in a research lab will cost him a wound, which is very big problem because he has to use research lab to get rid of the sickness.
And also just discard the highest card from the research deck. So okay, morale phase. My morale is in good
0.
condition, not good, not bad, so nothing happens. Production phase, I think everything is okay here.
Stress goes up by 4.
Stress go up by 3 because I played in the 3 players, and something happened in the production phase.
So this mission has super twist in the production phase because there's lots of problems. So first of all, on this track, they will lose their health progress by 10% if they don't discard water, because the water in the hub is polluted, so they have to discard unpolluted water. He has no unpolluted water, so he has to drop by 10%, but he's starting at 0, so nothing happens at the very beginning of the game. Then we are at the stage of deterioration, and then you have to draw 1 card for each of these dudes once again. For this guy, heavy. Heavy means reveal face down condition token.
1.
1.
Okay. And this is consecration difficulties.
Concentration difficulties. So we will talk about this in a moment. For this dude.
Heavy.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just shuffling.
This is going to be very short gameplay.
And it's poisoning. And the last one, I think this is gonna be easy.
Heavy.
Good. Okay, maybe this one. Poisoning also.
Okay. So okay. And isolation word. You don't have any isolation words yet, so we are not using isolation word yet. And now epidemic stage of the production phase. What does it mean? It means that each astronaut that is not close in the isolation ward will spread all the sickness around the hub. So now everybody in the hub has concentration difficulties, and everybody in the hub has a poisoning effect.
Poison or double poison?
One poison. So if there are two such tokens, they don't sum up. There's only one effect resolved. But yet, each time any of these dudes get a wound, they get 2 wounds. Good job in the production phase. Let's move on to the action phase. And now you think about what to do, and I will explain what was the aim of the mission.
Could I heal the phase up condition tokens here?
Yes.
By using this symptoms?
No, because you go to the med lab.
Okay.
So, aim of the scenario is to do research, discount tokens, symptoms, and draw research cards and see what's the number on that, and move up on this track. And fighting with all the problems. Besides that, the threshold level for this mission is 5, so you can have only 5 red cubes here in the hub. And for all of that, he will have 8 rounds.
I want to
survive.
Build isolation for sure.
Okay, so he's spending 2 action pounds to not roll any dice.
I need to find the water, right?
You need to find the water, so he has to go to the exploration, because he's using a froggy. The froggy is giving him +2 pounds
this way
as a bonus. So this is also sure action. No risking. Here we have no risking, and here diagnosis already. Okay.
And 2 pounds left.
You can still go for more exploration.
Yeah.
You can go for morale. You can go for healing.
I want to discard this poisoning.
Okay, because he's playing 3-player variant, he already started the game with the auto scanners, which means that he can go with the sick person and doesn't need to have the med person there.
And of course, go play some.
And play on PlayStation. Okay, so this is his action phase when he was deciding what to do, and now we resolved first crew quarters.
Yeah, I want to increase my morale by 1. Sorry.
I suggest. Bam. This one is healed because he had auto scanner. Done.
Thank you.
This one, because it was first explore, automatic success. Froggy goes to garage.
And I found something.
And you found something, which is
mountains.
Mountains. That's awesome. And there are 2 pieces of samples in this game. In this game, all sample markers represents unpolluted water. So this is the water that they can use and not get any sickness.
And find
one discovery.
Russian reactor.
A Russian reactor. Lots of energy. It may be useful later in the game. Now this. So you were trying into research to find out about the symptoms of your sickness, and what you found.
25%.
25. By the way, it was symptom from which person?
With this
guy.
Yeah.
So 25% for the white cube. 25 is here, so he's feeling a little bit better. We know a little bit more about his sickness, and you decided to build isolation ward. The isolation ward starts with the 3 green cubes and 1 red cube, and you have to randomly decide. Yes, so processors are not working. You are very lucky because in this situation nothing happened, because you are not rolling to stay in isolation ward, so nothing happens.
I know how to do
that was lucky for you. And you didn't do any action on the
so
part.
I just go to the next phase.
Next phase, malfunction. So you have to roll 1 die, yellow die at this point. 1. It goes by 1 up. And in clean-up phase, focus is very important. Now in this upcoming round, each action in the research lab will cost him 1 wound because of these problems here in the hub.
So we can go to the next one, I think.
Soul number 2. We start with the event phase. In the event phase, something is wrong here in this row. Some malfunction, some event.
Complicated area.
Complicated area, whatever it means.
The area is completely complicated one. You must focus. Be careful. Thanks, Dad. Dude, we just want to help. Put one reroll token on any 2 explored ROE.
You have only one explored ROE, so you have to put it here. This token, reroll token, means that if Marek will roll dice on this tile and have a success, he will have to reroll the success. It is really difficult to have a success on this tile. Now we move on to the morale phase. Morale is +1, so he gets +1 token for the first player. You can use these tokens on different abilities of the players. And then production phase, stress go up by 3 because we have 3 astronauts. Here we have everything green, everything works nicely. And then we go to the production phase of this scenario. So first of all, I have to steal 10% of your good health,
yeah, of course,
because you are drinking polluted water. Then we have to do deterioration stage. You have to draw a card for one dude, for each of the dudes.
Mechanic first. It's gonna be heavy.
Medium. Medium means that he gains 1 face down token. So he has more symptoms, but not that bad.
Chemistry.
Heavy. So we are flipping this symptom, became a real sickness, and he has anemia. So he has to eat more. And who's
the
there?
Last,
geologist. Heavy. Man, you cannot shuffle.
Yeah.
This is bad. Migraine cannot use his skills, so you can tap the skills that you are not using them. Now, in this next step is the isolation word. You have 1 isolation word, so now you can choose which of your characters is going to be in
For sure, the biologist.
So we put the black cube, because she's a black cube marker here. So now we know that these tokens are not spread up around the hub. It's safe for you. Still, this so nobody can use the skills,
and this one,
and everybody has an adventure. Easy peasy,
I think. So.
Action phase.
And that's all. Go to the action phase. So what we want to do now?
By the way, I think we forgot in a previous action phase to have some adventures because of this stupid token. But now I'm focused now because recording took some focus from me. But now I'm back in the focus mode, and he will have a lot of adventures right now. It will be very short video, I tell you guys. So he's planning to bring some unpolluted water, and he will have to reroll the success if he's rolling there. No rolling there?
No, it's rolling because it's a free. I have -2 on the mountains.
Ah, these are mountains. That's awesome.
Maybe not this one. Oh, no, you can.
By the way, there was a lot of questions of my playtesters, so this is why we are recording this video. Person that is using isolation word still have their action pawns. Like, we are not closing this person and he's not available for the turn. He can play as everybody else and he has his action pawns. The difference is that because he's using isolation word, he's not spreading the sickness. This is only one thing, and this is very important. For other questions that were very common among the playtesters, what happens when there is no tokens left in a bag? If you have to draw a token and there's no tokens left, you just get 1 wound. It's as simple as that. It's boom, 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 boom. What's going on? So he's going to heal the migraine. He's going to bring water, so there is no problems here. He's going to discover a new area of the Mars to have more sources of clean water. And you are building what?
The isolation. The next isolation.
Isolation word, of course. Ready? Happy? No?
Nope.
One more?
I have one more thing. It's research assistant, so I think it should go. I'm missing compound. No, it's good.
No, this is
yeah, I know, but I want to heal maybe 1 person.
Okay.
We will see. I don't know. Something like this.
So for this use, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. We are done the declaration phase, and now we move on. Nothing. This one is healed.
Yeah.
And I give you your action point back. Nothing. Exploration. There was exploration.
Here.
And it was automatic success.
Yeah. And volcano.
Vulcan, that's
Two
awesome.
samples.
2 samples for you, and because now I remember, and now adventure, because guys, everybody is not focused in the hub right now.
Engineer, the adventure is exploring. Log entry. As I drove, the terrain suddenly gave away. I was lucky to escape unharmed. +3 stress.
Yeah, a little bit of stress.
Put this token on the ROE. We're exploring. This is the token for
broken
froggy.
That's awesome for you, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
And so now when he will visit this area again, he will have to roll the die to see if the rover is not broken. Because terrain is very, very difficult. That's bad for you. Gather, you were gathering the...
Yeah, and I need to roll a die.
He spent 1 to 3 pounds, but 1, 2 were stolen by the terrain, so he has only 1 pound, so he has to roll dice. He has adventure, but he's successful. He did, but because there was reroll over success, he rerolls and he fails because the game is mean. I have for you morale tokens as a reward, but no success at all.
And adventure.
And adventure. Water stays, it goes back.
What we have here? I struck in a rich deposit of calcium, but driving it all the hub won't be easy. Decide. Discard this adventure. Click now or gain 1 sample, put it in the pending area of the cargo bay. Click yes. Of course I want. So I want this sample.
So he has a choice, he's now risking a little bit, but he will get some water anyway.
And I have...
but because he worked so hard, he spent a lot of energy additionally, so he has to discard energy from the supply because he worked after hours. But good job, sir. Guys, go back. Now, who was using this stuff? Because this guy, yes, because he was...
yeah, of course.
So he has a get a wound.
1 wound for you.
But and he has to roll the dice. Yeah. Success and adventure. Check adventure first.
My results. Move 1 chosen sample from the examined space 1.
Nothing
space
happens.
left.
You have no samples here, so nothing happens. Good for you. And now draw one of these cards because he was doing the action that's called on the mission sheet symptoms diagnosis. So he was discarding a face down token to have a chance.
40.
No, it's 25, sir. And it's this guy. Ooh. 10, 25, and he reached quite important stage on the sheet because now in the production phase he may spend morale tokens to draw 2 green cards and choose the one. So he's feeling much better, and now we have a chance to be in a much better shape. And now you build the facilities. Yes, we will use the black instead of green because I have no more green left here. Energies, gun. By the way, here you had a supply of oxygen at least when you were trying to do it. Done.
Adventure here, of course, right?
Yep, he was building and he has concentration difficulties. I say should heal it because it's problem.
Implosions. See, it's okay. Didn't hear the sound when I got there. I only saw the damage done. Draw 1 system block malfunction card and resolve its effect. System. Oxygenator concentration not working. Put this token on the 4 space of 4 chosen facility. -1 pound. So here.
4?
Yeah, 4 chosen facility, so I can choose. So I want 1 here.
So there's no oxygen and you have some problems? That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hold your breath. 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
There is no oxygen here, so he will have to use the helmet and all the kind of stuff. So that's why he's working so much slower. So that's why the game gives him a penalty, because he has to work slower.
And maybe 1 on the building. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I have a lot of isolations, so...
Done. All action points are back at you, so malfunction phase.
3.
Because he reached the maximum level, first of all he has to draw yellow card, and what's more, this one also exploded, so since now he will roll also the second.
GPS could not be initiated. This is a problem with my rovers, and I need to destroy this one, so there's no problem here.
So now, even if he is using 2 action pounds for exploration, he will have to use the dice. Because there is no GPS in the system. That is awesome, sir. And in the cleanup phase, we move all these tokens to this space and clean up this one. Yes, he's gone. So now in this upcoming round, each of these actions costs him 1 more action point because of this lack of oxygen in the habitat. Round number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Accident in the lab. Increased trees by 2. This is the consequence of the previous adventure.
Okay.
And the problem with the living block.
It's getting hard here.
Devastating news from Earth. We were all distressed by the news of the tornado. Apparently, southern states have been badly hit. Something happened on the Earth. Each astronaut discard 2 morale token, and I will get +3 stress for each token that could not be discarded.
Okay. This guy discarded 2.
Yeah.
This guy discarded 1, so we have +3.
And 6 years is +9, so it's hit.
So everybody gets stressed, everybody is super under pressure, and now they start the fight. The morale goes down, and everybody gets 1 wound because they just started fighting with each other. This guy gets 2 wounds because he has this poisoning problem. This, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
And by the way, he had anemia. He should eat 1 more.
Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. Morale phase, nothing happens.
0.
Production phase, stress goes up by 3. And in production phase, once again, I am telling you that I have to take...
No, because I can discard this.
Okay. So for this white dude here, you can draw 2 cards if you have morale. You have no morale. So no, still 1 only. You have to spend 1 morale to draw 2 cards. You don't have morale.
Okay, and so 1 for him. It's a medium.
Medium, so I give you 1 more token, 1 more symptom.
Heavy.
Because you cannot make face-up token because you no more have face-up tokens, you get 1 face-down token.
And the last one, heavy. Anexia attack.
Anxiety attack, morale goes down, and this one is discarded. This is a special token. So
okay.
Nothing happened. And now, isolation ward. Which guys are in the isolation ward?
I think these 2.
So the guy with the black marker and the guy with the white marker. So, okay, so no epidemic here. In anemia, he gets 1 more food because of the anemia. And we
back
go
to action. Okay. This guy is cured.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see.
So if a character, if astronaut has no face down tokens, you can still do some diagnosis, but therefore, because you have no symptoms, you will only use half of the value of the card. So having no symptoms is not that good. The best for you is to have 1 or 2 face down tokens, so you can heal faster because you have some symptoms. Somebody's going maybe to the med lab?
No. And 2 more pounds. 2 more pounds. 2 more pounds. Let's try in this way. So the both of these condition tokens is conditions tokens from the engineer.
Okay. So this is important. Any astronaut can go to research lab and make diagnosis of the tokens of any astronauts. Like, you don't have to diagnose yourself. Like, you can say, okay, I'm taking your face down tokens and I will diagnose this. So don't be confused about that. Everybody can make sure about this one dude, for example.
What I should do now with this one?
I would go get rid of poisoning. Like this.
I can't.
Why?
Because I have -1 here.
Okay.
Maybe in this way. Yeah, but this is the... No, it's good. It's a violet. Okay, that's all.
And the truck is bringing stuff?
Yeah, with this guy.
So it's rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready. He put all the action pounds on the board and now we resolved. Nothing here. Poisoning is gone. Exploration, no exploration. Gathering, because you gather you have to discard 1 oxygen and you have to roll the dice
and
because
-1 morale.
Yeah.
I should be here. Oh, everything. It's a success. It's a wound for me. and adventure. And I need to also resolve this one, but first adventure.
I will roll it for you.
Okay. Thank you, boss. And plus monsters. Curiosity killed the cat.
But because of this token, he had to roll the dice. I did it for him and I broke his stuff. So now this rover is unavailable and he has to fix it, to use it. Sorry.
No problem.
And here, automatic success.
Yeah.
2 tokens discarded and you draw 2 cards. This for this dude, right?
Yeah. Let's try here. The first one, 40.
40. So it's 80. 30. He's done. So what does it mean? It means that he no longer has to go to isolation world. He no longer is affected by any rules of this epidemic scenario. He's healthy. He's fine. Nothing will be dedicated to his character of these epidemic rules. That is good, and it stays forever. It is right here. He would discard all face down tokens if he has any, but he has no such a token, and he will ignore all epidemic steps in the production phase.
Control?
Yes. So guys, this is first 3 rounds or 4 rounds? How many? Three rounds. You see how the game works with this scenario. Lots of fun with this token.
Lots of fun.
You have to think about which character to put in the isolation world. You have to be careful about the gathering water from the area to have, so you have clean water. And good luck. Pretty fun scenario. Play with the more characters because it's much more fun. Thank you. Ignacy Czewiczek.
Marek Spachalski.
Bye bye.